Drinking and driving is one of the main significant problems. A lot of kids in high school are around this age and time, they get invited to parties and they want to be in the in crowd, and when they go to parties they end up leaving when they know they shouldn't be drinking and driving, especially if it's illegal and they are underage. They can kill an innocent person. Many people can lose their lives on a daily basis, and it can lead to probation, jail time, and prison time for killing an innocent.
Studies have shown that most drunk driving incidents are caused by underage drivers and drinkers. In 2012, 10.3 million individuals were reported driving under the influence of alcohol, bringing attention to the situation that has caused thousands of deaths and hundreds of thousands of injuries to underage drinkers and other innocent victims. Each day, almost 30 individuals die in motor vehicle accidents due to alcohol-impaired drivers. Of the 1,149 traffic deaths among children ages 0 to 14 years in 2013, 200 children died due to driving under the influence of alcohol.
Specialist, and I work with drugs and alcohol abuse, and I've seen many kids from the ages of 11 to 18 that are dealing with drugs and alcohol abuse in the lower Rio Grande Valley in Brownsville, Texas. It affects their life because of social peer pressure, situations, and triggers. And what causes them to turn to alcohol use is bullying, social peer pressures, schools, and where they hang out after school and what they're doing. Peer pressure is one of the number one roles that plays in this. It's dealing with them trying to fit into the different groups.
In modern times, teenagers are more likely to consume alcohol more than any other drug. Moreover, adolescents usually end up drinking 5 or more drinks in a single occasion due to their inexperience for drinking responsibly. The amount of teens drinking is still a major issue, with 5 million being reported binge drinkers and around 1 million being heavy drinkers.
With these children and youth on a daily basis, I see it rising, and sometimes it declines and inclines, right? Depending on the group ages. Most of the time when they start out with marijuana use, it ends up leading to cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. But if we stop it at marijuana and before this, it's very harsh numbers and very high numbers, but with many support systems here in the Valley, we are willing to work with them. They are treated for addiction by working one-on-one with either counseling sessions, going to, like I said, social support groups and Palmer's drug abuse, SCAN programs, and various resources out in the community that they are willing to work with.
Addiction can begin with only a single drop of alcohol. There are many factors that impact a minor's chances of becoming addicted. Depression, puberty, and trauma during young adulthood are all events in youth's lives that increase the likelihood of them drinking. Children of alcoholics are 4 to 10 times more likely to become alcoholics. Alcoholism begins during adolescence. The average age that people begin drinking is 14 years old, and kids who drank before the age of 15 are 4 times more likely to become dependent. An estimated 1/5 of 8th graders have drank, and more than 2/3 of 10th graders and 3/4 of 12th graders have participated in binge drinking. All of these factors contribute to a society of minors suffering from alcoholism. Over 1,600 deaths from homicides have been caused by alcoholism attributed to teens, 300 deaths from suicide, and hundreds from accidents such as falls, burns, and drownings.
Working towards sobriety, they must be willing to want to work and change. That will make them live a better and healthier lifestyle. But the first step is to take action and make them realize that drugs is something they should refrain from and eliminate to live a healthy and live in balance. Be avoided in various schools. Most of the time I get the answer notifications that it could be with parenting skills, but children nowadays are learning as they go older. They can make choices on their own, and it can be avoided by saying no, walking away, and saying that you're not ready to do any of these situations that they're asking you. Talk to social support groups. We have SCAN and PDAP, Palmer's Drug Abuse, and we have various other community resources here available for students and youths.